Welcome back. Kids are back to school, and that means parents have to start thinking ahead about what to make them for dinner. And I know a lot of gardens right now are overflowing with tomatoes.
Absolutely.
It has been perfect weather for tomato growing. So Chef Tom Johnson here now telling us about how to make this delicious traditional Italian salad. Say it again.
It's panzanella.
Panzanella, tomato panzanella, or just panzanella?
Panzanella, that's fine.
It has one word. It's like Madonna of salads.
There you go. That's it.
All right, so let's start with these beautiful garden fresh tomatoes.
Okay, so this is stuff we actually grew at Newland High School, the Whaler Cafe garden. So we want to start with here is we have our tomatoes, we have our bread croutons. Traditionally you use like a ciabatta or something like that, but we use focaccia because we make it at the high school. Right here is red wine vinegar. We also made at high school. And we have parsley, Parmesan cheese, green onions, garlic, shallots, salt and pepper.
And talk about this high school, while we're making this, let's talk about the high school program because it's incredible what you do there.
Yeah, so in this program, one of the things that we do is we make everything from scratch.
Wow.
So, we have hydroponics, we have aquaponics, so I don't know if you want to start pulling those apart.
And this is my kind of recipe too, because it's really just dump and put in.
Right.
Cut and put in. So do we rip these?
Just
okay.
take it, rip it.
Doesn't like this?
Yeah,
is that good? Okay.
That's perfect.
It doesn't matter?
No.
And this, oh, I love the smell of basil. It's so nice. So you were talking about the program. So the kids get a really hands-on experience in growing their food and preparing it.
Right, we make everything from scratch in the classroom. So like when I was a kid, we make pizza in the classroom. We take English muffin, cut in half with tomato sauce, American cheese, and that was it.
Did you go to my high school too?
Probably. But now
we had the same recipes.
Yeah, but now we show them how to make the dough. We grow the tomatoes, and pretty soon we're actually making the cheese in class. So I just put some garlic in there.
Making cheese in class.
Making cheese.
Wow, a little fresh garlic. What was that you were just putting?
Parsley.
Parsley.
Some green onions.
Green onions.
Some shallots. A little salt. A little pepper.
And how many kids do you have in your program?
There's about 200 kids total in the program.
What's in this? This
is red wine vinegar, so there's mustard, red wine, there's shallots, there's garlic.
And when you
salt
say
and pepper.
mustard, do you mean Dijon?
Dijon mustard, but you can use anything you have. One thing I definitely want to emphasize when we make these things is, I made my red wine vinegar from scratch, but just if you don't have time, just go buy it. It's not necessary to have everything like that. We do it in class so the students get to know. Now, one thing you'll see in here is
nice.
There's a lot of liquid in here. And with a lot of liquid, the reason that is, these croutons were dried out in the oven because it's supposed to be used with stale bread. So you might want to wait a couple minutes before you eat that, otherwise you might have to go see the dentist. So.
Now, is this one of those salads that if you let it sit a little bit longer, it gets even better?
Yeah, because you want those croutons to definitely soak up all the liquid.
It looks so good. And is this, when you're growing your tomatoes, you've got the kids involved, it makes them want to eat the vegetables that they grew.
Yeah, when I first got to Newland High School, I couldn't get the kids to eat anything. And I would always make a challenge them. So, well, just try it. I'll bet you like it. And, after a while, they stopped trying to bet me and just started accepting that they're going to like fruits and vegetables and everything that's out there.
I always say, my husband's not the most adventurous eater. I always say, just try one bite.
Yeah,
just try it.
Just
doesn't hurt.
Bite. This is Parmesan cheese going on top.
That looks great.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a fantastic. Our basil flowers go on top.
Now, is this even better the next day too?
I would probably eat it within a couple hours of making it, but you could save it for next day. The bread will be nice and soggy and kind of delicious. But
well, this looks so good. I'm going to have to try it. Chef Tom Johnson, thank you so much. Cheers.
Cheers.
Now, if people want to learn more about the program, how can they do it? This is really good.
Well, you can follow us at the Whaler Cafe on Facebook, and we post regular on there, and we'll have the recipes up there pretty soon.
I love it, the Whaler Cafe.
Whaler Cafe, yep, right there, Newland High School.
Great, awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by, and if you want the recipe to this panzanella salad, head to our website, WTNH.com. Just click on that on-air tab and pull it down to the Good Morning Connecticut weekend section. 7:45 now on your Sunday morning. And Sam, a great day to eat a salad or something cold, because it's going to be a warm one.
For sure, yes. It is one of those kinds of days where you're not going to want to have a hot sandwich. You'll want to have a cold one today. Nice warm weather expected today. Same thing tomorrow as well. Lots of sunshine as the kids head back to school tomorrow. The next opportunity for us to get some rain doesn't look like much. Hopefully that changes. That's Thursday morning. There's still no soaking rains in the whole 8-day forecast, but what we do have towards the end of the week is going to be a much cooler theme, where some parts of Connecticut do not get much above 70 degrees for a couple of days. Finally, give the AC units a little bit of a break, right? Ragweed season